Hey, what's going on, Broncos fans? We got a lot to talk about. Before we even get into it, man, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I hope I don't got my TV too loud because I'm watching this Patriots and Bucks game right now, and I want to do this video, before the game ends and everything like that. Because after this, I'm gonna go eat and everything. But nobody cares about that. Let's talk about the Broncos. A disappointing loss. I don't even know why I did it to myself, honestly. Like in the back of my head, I kind of felt like the Ravens would beat us, but I was just like, you know what? Our defense is playing good. Our offense is a little shaky at times, but it's still managing, right? And I just felt like from watching a lot of Ravens games, I felt like their pass rush hasn't been anything too crazy. And I felt like the Broncos will do good enough keeping the distance, like third and shorts. I thought we would be in a lot of third and shorts and convert those. Um, and I don't know why. I really don't know why I thought that. I thought we'd be able to contain. I mean, of course, I thought he would actually run wild on us. I'm gonna be honest. I thought he'd probably have about 60, 70 rushing yards on us. But it was quite the opposite. They came into this game and he just like threw the ball all over the place. This is his second. This is Lamar Jackson's second. Why am I on the Patriots game right now? I just realized that. I was looking at the stats before that. This is Lamar Jackson's second 300-yard passing game in his career. That's how bad our defense was. This is only his second. How many starts he has in that? Let's go take a look real quick. How many starts does Lamar have in his career? He has 49 starts in his career, and this is his. Yo, this game hurt me, bro. This game really hurt me. This guy has 49 career starts, and like, hold on, was that 49 starts or was that games played? I want to make sure. Oh, that was games played. I don't care, but if I had to guess, he probably has about 40 starts or so. Cause I remember that first year he played in a few games before he took over. But man, so bad, bro. So bad. This was the biggest problem with the Broncos today, right? So besides, we're gonna get to our offense later, but I kind of want to start it out on defense because we're talking about Lamar, right? We're already talking about Lamar and his passing game. We came into this game with the wrong game plan. We came into this game by saying, you know what? We're not gonna let Lamar run on us at all. That was the game plan. We're not gonna let him run the ball at all. Even if that sacrifices our passing defense, even if that sacrifices our pass rush, we're just gonna make sure he does not leave this pocket. Specifically when he's passing. The game plan, if you watch the game, if you guys really watch the game, you will notice the ends the ends never really took those wide turns to try to get the sacks. We pretty much played contain on Lamar Jackson and hoped that we could squeeze the pocket from inside, and that really didn't work out for us. He was in the pocket chilling all day, comfortable, making mimosas, on the phone, texting in the pocket. It was too easy for him. It was just way too easy for him. The only time we really had success on defense as far as stopping the pass is actually when we blitzed. I can't remember more than two, maybe three times where we got to him with four, and it's not like we got to him we got to him with four in a timely manner. It was more so he was in the pocket chilling 3-1, Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Now there's finally a hint of pressure. There was never like just complete pressure on him with four. And then we made him scramble a little bit. And a few times he was able to make a few throws and a few times he wasn't able to. But the point was we played a little bit too conservative against Lamar on defense. I feel like that was our biggest problem on defense. Just way too conservative. As far as offense go, matter of fact, do I want to stay on defense real quick? Yeah, too. A big play. This is what when we went up 7-zip, I actually felt good. I'm like, okay, we went up 7-zip. Javonte Williams had that great run. I'm like, okay, this is where we take control of the game. This is where if we get a stop right here, I really feel good about us getting a win. Like especially because we would have probably had great field position. We was slowing down a little bit. We was slowing down their run to begin, but then it picked up towards the end of the game. But right. Kareem Jackson. They run some sort of. I think Marquise Brown was in the slot. They run some sort of. I think they run like basically like a fake corner route in a post. So I think it was Justin Williams, Justin Simmons. I don't know why I always call him Justin Williams. Justin Simmons, um, playing on the right on the right side. If you're looking at it from the offensive perspective, strong safety, whatever. And Kareem Jackson was on the other side, the wide side. I think that was the wide side of the field, and he's playing back, but he's peeking back at Lamar and never looked at Marquise Brown, cutting across his face. Lamar had all day in the pocket to throw the ball, bombs away, right over his head, touchdown. And it was completely open. When they showed the replay, nobody was within 10 yards of Marquise Brown on that touchdown. That was way too open. And that's where we start to go downhill. As soon as that happened, we just couldn't get a stop on third down. They were pretty much doing what they wanted. Lamar really just started airing it out. Now let's get to the offense. After that first touchdown drive, we really didn't move the ball. I can't remember. I can't remember us sustaining a drive that like went more than like 30 yards or so. We pretty much were in hell. Like they had us clamped up. They were starting to get pressure, a lot of pressure. Of course, they're gonna get pressure though too. We got two offensive guards missing. I'm trying to take a look at this Patriots game real quick, see what's going on. Damn, I want the Patriots to win this game. I'm a Tom Brady hater, but like I was saying, we pretty much never had a consistent flow after that touchdown drive. We went up 7-zip, and from there it was downhill. And I've been saying this for years. This is not even just about Pat Shermer, but I'm gonna give him some blame. The Broncos, I don't understand what's up with our personnel hiring, bro. I don't understand how all the offensive coordinators we get is some old farts that have been running the same offense for 50 years. Like, bro, you have first of all, you have to understand this offense, we don't have enough talent for us to just think everything should be bland. Like our whole offensive game plan is always super bland. It's always normal. There's nothing creative. There's no trickery. There's no design that you probably set up from week one and we're gonna run this play in week six and it should work now. There's never been any of that. Since I can't remember the last time I seen it. You look at all these young minds, you got the Sean McVays, you got the Andy Reid, Eric Bieniemy. We got what's this guy from we got the Zach Taylors. Well, they came from the Sean McVay tree. I'm not even gonna act like the Bengals offense is the most creative. But what's this guy from the Packers, man? What's his name? What's his name? Oh my god, it's killing me. What is his name? Now I have to Google it. Matt LaFleur. I think no, not Matt. Is it Packers head coach? Let's see. Oh, it is Matt LaFleur. Yeah, see, come on, I'm right. I'm the GOAT. Matt LaFleur. We see these guys add wrinkles to the game. There's none of that in the Broncos' offensive game plan, man. We got to get rid of Pat Shermer, bro. We got to get some young offensive minded, um, some gurus, man. We got to get somebody that's gonna bring some spice to the offense. Everything is line up. Everybody get in your trips formation. Oh, get in your two by one formation. Whatever it is, just stand there. We're gonna snap the ball. That's it. There's no. I feel like we barely run any motions. Nobody's motioning. We're not getting the defense looking one way and coming back the other way with misdirection. We're not making the defense think at all. We just line up and snap the ball, and hopefully we make the right read, or hopefully we get good blocks on the run. That's all that happens. Our offense is not creative at all. We need to change things up. Now I do want to give him a little. I do want to give Pat Shermer a little bit of a break as we're missing a few pieces on offense. The main guys that would probably fit for that would be like the Jerry Judy, who's out with the ankle injury. We got KJ Hamler out for the year with torn ACL, who will probably be a good gadget guy to run that type of offense. But even when those guys were healthy, we still never did any of that. Even when we had Drew Lock playing, who's probably a little more, I'll say probably a little more athletic than Teddy Bridgewater, it's probably debatable. but I'll probably say he's a little more athletic. We just seem to never do any of those things, and that's why the offense is struggling. That's why we got killed today. That's why we couldn't move the ball. Besides the fact of the injuries, we just never. Our offense is just too basic, bro. Now I got the injury list right up here. We got the guys that's on the first team that's been missing. Of course, we know Ronald Darby got injured in like week 1. He's been out for a little while. Bradley Chubb, he missed the first game. He came back, got injured against the Jaguars. I don't even know why he played in the game where it was raining, especially coming off an ankle injury. Josie Jewell, I think he tore his bicep or something like that. Not bicep, pectoral. So I think he's out for the year, if I'm not mistaken. Jerry Judy, he might be back towards the end of the year. Dalton Richner is one of our guards. Graham Glasnow, one of our guards, who's out. So and I feel like we even with those two out, we still did a decent job of running the ball. It's just that we couldn't convert third downs, and that's probably been our biggest trouble all year. We need a consistent. We need. That's why I said we need some creativeness, man. We just line up and snap the ball. That's not gonna work. Deontay Spencer got injured. Kick return, of course, KJ Hamler, and Teddy Bridgewater got the concussion, which should have been a flag. The refs missed out on 2 flags. The first one that took out Deontay Spencer. I think that was it, right? That was Deontay Spencer that got killed and they didn't call a flag on what should have been a helmet to helmet. Then the Teddy Bridgewater one should have been a helmet to helmet as well. And both of those were non-calls. We got stopped. I think the Ravens, did they score right before halftime? They might have. I can't particularly remember. Let me take a look. See. Let's see. Right before halftime. Oh no, they punted. They didn't score. They didn't score right before halftime, but they did get a little weak field goal off. So pause. I'm looking at the wrong thing. They ended half in the field goal. I'm looking at the second part, which is the third quarter. They did score a field goal right before halftime. So yeah, our lack of success on offense really killed us today. We held the Ravens to 23. It's as crazy as it seems. As bad as our offense was, we only gave up 23 points, which means if we just had a little bit more success on offense, we just were a little bit more creative on offense, this could be a totally different game. But when it comes to playing good teams, we're not gonna get away with that basic crap, bro. We're not getting away with that basic shit, man. Excuse my friends. It's just not gonna happen against the teams like the Ravens or we play the Bills. We got the Steelers next week, who's a pretty solid defense. And with Drew Lock possibly playing next week, I don't even think that's a lock anymore. I really honestly I felt like we would beat this. Oh crap! Did the Bucks just score? Yes, they did. With Teddy Bridgewater playing, I think we beat the Steelers next week. I think that's a huge possibility that we beat them. But now with Drew Lock, I'm not so sure, man. I'm really not so sure. He missed a lot of throws today. A few sailed high. It just felt like he had no chemistry. And the crazy thing is, he's played with these guys for the past 2 years. Like Tim Patrick, he should have chemistry with. He's been throwing it to him. Cortland Sutton, even though he did tear his ACL, he's been thrown to him. I mean, these are guys he should have chemistry with, and he's just off, stealing a lot of throws. So, I don't know. I don't know if we do bounce back next week. I'm honest. I honestly want to see what happens. I'm not sure. Hopefully we do, but that just was not a great game from us at all. Could have been a lot better. And with that being said, let me know what you guys think out there, Broncos Nation, man. This freaking you see my screen, like my green screen is making. I gotta fix that, bro. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm about to head up out of here, man. Peace.